everyone. We're loud here today. Almost 7 a.m. We got Corey. He's pulling the mason over to get some topsoil. Today we are in Rock Tavern again. We're doing the removal of an underground 550-gallon tank. The installation of could be a 330 or a 275. Got to figure that out, because today we're also installing a concrete prefab pad. This town requires that on any outside tank. Hey, Craig, a 330 or a 275?
I think it's a 2, I'm not sure.
Okay, so we'll Craig's gonna load the trailer on. You can watch him do that because it's pretty darn exciting. Anything that's metal and moves, pretty cool. Pretty cool. You've seen me do it a bunch of times, but only I'm in the machine. That was better than what I said, wasn't it? All right, you're like me. Okay, so I'll go start up to 80. I'll walk over to Corey where he left the truck, fill it up with topsoil. We'll come back. We'll find out whether it's a 330 or a 275. We'll walk over to our pads. Obviously, they're different sizes. We'll hook up the correct pad, and then I'll place it on top of that topsoil to make sure it doesn't crack and transport. Here are the prefab pads. That right there is for a 330. These two are for 275s, and that one is for a 275 Granby. Excuse me, a Roth tank. But we'll find out now, before I slip. It's gonna be a nice day today. They said 40 degrees, so we're all jacked up about that. Mikey, what size tank? Looks like a 275. Sammy will hook it up. You'll be able to see the hoist that we built there. That's all man-made by John from the shop. We Burn for a Living on his YouTube page. He built that, anchored it in. Let's see how long this takes. So I always talk about our ends, the end caps not being scratched. So that's why we have that loft carpeted. And then we'll drop it down. And it lands right on our Tank Master logo mat. And Mike will put the legs on, the bottom plug in, and then we'll pick it up and put it. So from Canada to here, the end caps are never touched. You buy it from a distributor, they push it around, slide it in the back of the pickup truck, the tractor trailer, offload it, they slide it onto the ramp that drops down, and then they slide it along the dirt or the concrete, and then it sits outside at the plumbing warehouse supply while it collects water from condensation. Here's where all of our tanks go, directly from Granby. Tractor trailer comes on a pallet while it lays on its side, goes up on the carpeted loft, down on carpet, and then on legs. Our end caps are never scratched, because as soon as you scratch or you break the paint on a piece of metal, it goes right for it. The water oxidizes, and then your scratches and rusting, it all begins then. Okay, in yesterday's video, I screwed up because I didn't call Eliana and Zoe. So let's see if the old man can figure this out on his phone. Oh, I'm gonna be a hero now. Hey girls.
Hi.
How are ya?
Good.
Sorry about missing you yesterday.
It's okay.
You know I have bad eyesight, bad hearing, and bad memory. So all that combined is why I messed up. My bad.
It's okay.
How are you?
Good.
You ready for school?
Mhm.
All right. You got a little promo you can put in there for Tank Masters?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. What about the merch?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, do the merch thing.
Oh, she's actually wearing merch.
There you go, representing. All right. Okay, girls. So I made up for yesterday?
The best in the business.
The best in the business. There you go. All right. I'll see you later.
Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
There you go. Poppy comes through. All right. We've reached our destination. Wow. This is one of these jobs where I wish we did site inspections. So we're in a cul-de-sac, which I love. So you want me to bring the pad first? Where's Craig? Access is miserable. Absolutely miserable. Up over a hill, through the snow, down a hill, just to get to the tank. So it's a good thing we brought Max. That was Craig crying on the steering wheel. I said that was you crying on the steering wheel?
No, this is easy.
It's not easy.
It is the easiest job in the world.
Okay.
Let's
so
do it.
You'll see that. We are. What's the plan?
I need you to plow the track in.
I'll just backlead it.
Yeah, so we can get Max in back and forth.
Okay, and we're going to do it up over that way. Did you
The
see?
same way I walked.
Okay.
I don't think there's impossible.
So you want me to bring the pad now? I'll hook the,
Well,
I'll
unless
hook
you
the
want to
pad
come
up,
back after
disconnect,
you plow.
yeah. You tell me.
Go get it.
Okay. All right. You judge for yourself. Obviously difficult. We're gonna have to open that up a little bit more. There's all frozen frost there, so that's, what did I just say that was? It was false. It's gonna thaw, so that crust has to be removed, and we have to form that because the tank lies here, so the end of it's here, so our stability is going to be compromised slightly, so that all has to get removed, and then I have to reform it and shape it before we put the crusher dust in. So we're running around here, little things out of order, because we got to make inspection. So they're cutting the tank right now. So I never showed you, this was the access in that I came with the excavator and pad. It said on the call sheet, access wide open, easy. So I'm gonna have to actually come back out, sit here with the dump truck, take a scoop out, try to get as far up there as I can, and dump it into max. See if I can't not fall here. Dump it into max here, and then we'll take max down. Gotta watch out for the wellhead. What's up, Jammer? They're transferring out right now into, we've got to transfer into the holding tank. It's about 300 gallons in there. I can't put it directly in the tank on the pad because I'm concerned of the stability when I remove the tank, that it all falls in. It's not a clay soil, not a lot of stability, so it's a silty sand soil. So, just keep slipping and falling here. So this is a tough access one. So we leveled that. Corey's cutting.
Mike, you want to pass me your blade up there?
What's it? Thick tank?
Yeah.
It's a thick tank. So we're going to set the pad in place. We'll put the tank on the pad. We'll do all of our piping. And then I'll remove the tank. Because I don't know if it's going to fall in. Just this silty sand, it seems to me, is what they use for backfill material. Because there's slate, there's shale underneath. So I think they may have actually had to jackhammer the shale and rock out of the way, put the tank into place, and then they backfilled with this silty sand. So that's why I'm hoping that back structure is solid, although it's probably not, because you need that space when you pour a foundation and your footing drain. So that could be silty sand also. So you can see it's definitely, it goes quite under. It's a good one. Got to plan things out, go slow. It'll all work out. So that's an extremely thick tank. As I tried to bend the lid away, it would compromise that whole area there. So this tank has got to be emptied, pulled back, and then I got to rebuild that wall back there before we put that on. Could take a little bit longer, but the right way always takes longer.
Good.
All right, well, we had to stop and we are transferring into the other poly tank. This is a pretty clean tank. There's not going to be a lot of sludge. And I don't know if you notice, let's see, return and suction line. The suction line there, they made a larger diameter. That's a 1/2-inch line. That's the one that draws the oil. You see the way it's about 4 inches off the bottom? And the return line is 3/8. We used to do that, but we ran into a problem because when the burner kicked on, the pump has to draw a larger diameter of fuel up, and then when it shut off, if the seals weren't tight, the oil would drop down, it would create a pocket in the line, and there would be problems. So even though you see that the lines that are outside the tank are both 3/8, they use that 1/2 inch for the suction. So after lots of years of trial and error, it wasn't a good thing. So we stopped doing that. But you can clearly see the way it's pulled off the base. And Mike's got an easy one to clean today.
2 buckets. Make it a bucket.
2 buckets?
2 buckets. No.
Come on, Mike. Make it, that's a 1 bucket job. When was the last time you had a 1 bucket tank?
1963.
63. Daddy was 1. So I'm gonna say no.
Can't even do the pass.
No, I know, because we gotta wait for this guy. So every township is different, their code. This inspector has to see the tank come out of the ground, so we can't do anything more until he shows up. That's 1 bucket.
All day.
Mike, you couldn't predict that, Mike? All right, he'll finish that up, swab it dry, and we wait. So you want to see it out, but not the other guy. He doesn't want it. We did stop last week. That wasn't all over our Yeah, I know, right? Makes all the difference. All right, you ready?
Yeah, what am I looking
So we got a challenge here now. We have to use Max, the power wheelbarrow, to backfill. Huh? Corey, are you bleeding again?
No.
No. He's good so far. We can get him to bleed in a little while though if you want.
He will be as he goes down the hill in the
Pause. That's going to be fun video too. Good content. All right, kids. The back of the Mason. It's full, right? It takes all of that to backfill the void. How many wheelbarrows will it take?
Oh my god.
There is some math to this if you think about it.
I don't do math.
You don't do math. Well, then I'm gonna say you ain't gonna win. I think it's Casey. Me and you so far are the only ones that haven't won this year.
Well, good thing I won last week.
Yeah, you know, but keep in mind, I think you beat me by 0.01 or no 0.12, and Casey was 2-2. Okay, so you guys looking?
Yeah, wait. Let me screenshot it.
You're gonna screenshot? Okay. Yeah.
Say something about that too.
You gonna say something about that too? We're gonna fill the baby up. Yeah, he's sliding. Set in place, not caving. We'll do a quick level check, make sure it's not moving. So, a couple things here. It looks like about halfway, and I'm not counting. I bet you nobody's counting. But it's on video, so. My other question is, what do you think Corey's listening to? We'll find out. I bet you it's country. He likes country. Hey, what are you listening to? Country. I told you. Yeah, so we got a severe problem. Nobody counted. Yeah, you know.
I clearly win again.
I mean, and then I say, well, it's on camera, you know, but I'm not recording. I'm not recording it. So,
23.
well, you know what I think? Me and Casey are the only one that haven't won. Let's just make it hers. Why not?
What's your number?
I don't know. I think she said 25.
I said 25.
You said 25 too, right?
Just you can't win.
You deserve $100 just for doing all this by yourself. That's over what is it? That's 2,000 pounds. 10,000 pounds. 10,000 pounds, bro. That's.
23.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's not over 23.
Yeah,
Close to 23.
we're.
Near close to 23. Oh, right now.
All right. Okay. I don't know what to do. So we screwed up on the challenge, and the girls work hard in the office. So I have an idea. Hey,
Hey.
is Krista around?
Yeah, give us one. Give us 1 second. We're with G's because they just like double charged us for our salads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Move, sit down. Sit down. See this? Moose. Yeah. Say hi. Say hi, Moose.
Hey, Moose.
What's happening? I'm not getting down there. Do that. Bitch. Alright, stop.
Okay.
We got it.
So is she there?
Yep, she's coming around.
Okay. So we did the buckets, and it came out to be 32.
Oh, I said 38.
And what did Casey say? You both won. You're right in the middle.
We won?
You both won.
Well, there's everyone else then.
We were all under 25.
I freaking guessed. I literally screenshotted it. Okay? Took my pen and I counted like
Amazing.
5, and then I was like, oh, 38. That was my football number.
So you both win $100.
Sweet.
Yeah. So I'll get you the money.
Hey, crack that over. Hey.
No, that we don't do the over.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not Price is Right.
Gotcha.
So you're dead smack in the middle. Winners.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay, I got 2 in a row.
I will. All right. Bye. Wait till they watch the video. See, I gave them one. Okay, that was not an easy one. Craig, in hindsight,
You know I'm gonna say it.
what?
It's not like maybe 1 o'clock.
All right. We are done here. We're almost done. A little bit of cleaning up to do.
Wasn't even looking.
Boys are gonna set that. We'll rake that all back now. Everything's getting real soft, so I couldn't even make it out of here with the excavator. We gotta rake that all up. We are finished. And as always, another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental.